All right, please introduce yourself, state your name and DOC number for the record.
Ryan Reynolds 570517.
Hi, Ryan. My name is Brendan Kelsey. Along with me is Ms. Cheryl Knotson. Mr. Tony Beck will be your panel. Ask you some questions. You can respond. At the end, you can make a statement. We'll take a vote. Do you understand the process?
Yes, sir.
Ryan Reynolds, DOC number 570517. You're a fourth class offender. Parole eligibility date 3/14/2023. Good time date 1/28/2026. Full term date 9/15/2027. 12-year sentence. Total knowledge of a juvenile 1, theft over 500, sex offender registration violation, racketeering, conspiracy, distribution of heroin, methamphetamine, possession of heroin, introduction of contraband in a state institution. Does that sound correct?
No, sir.
And what,
Currently not. I'm calling knowledge of a juvenile and theft over 500 was a previous incarceration. That wasn't this incarceration.
okay.
You're skipping in and out, Mr. Kelsey.
Okay. It's cutting out. Sorry about that. Okay. So contraband, sex offender registration, drug traffic, racketeering, methamphetamine, possession of heroin, right?
Yes, sir. I completed the sex offender registration. I'm no longer serving time on that either. I completed that in September.
So, okay, so you're not required to register as a sex offender anymore?
Yes, sir. I'm still required, but I
Yeah.
finished the sentence for the non-registered. Finished it in
Right.
September.
How long do you have to register for your sex offender?
15 years.
How long has it been?
About 13 years now.
How old are you?
33,
How many years have you been incarcerated on this 12-year sentence?
7.5.
Do you have a GED or high school diploma?
I got a high school diploma
From where?
from Cooper City High School in Broward County, Florida.
Okay. When's your last disciplinary write-up?
December of 2016.
What was that for?
Rule 21.
Yeah, I know you had that. But you had a 2020 contraband, didn't you?
I got in 2019, I was convicted for a cell phone. The write-up was dismissed, but I pled guilty to the charge.
Right, you got charged for it. Sentence date
Yes,
6/15/2021 contraband.
Yes, sir.
So what have you been doing in there? What kind of programs have you been taking? What have you been doing?
I've been here approximately, I think around like 5 months since I've been here. I got a CDL certificate. I got pre-release. I'm currently doing welding VOTEC, which I'm really just learning the ins and outs, the basics of it in case something breaks on one of the machines. You know, my little brother owns a tree service, so in case the stump grinder or the bobcat or something breaks, I know how to weld and fix it so it won't cost us as much money. So I'm taking welding at the moment, just while I'm here trying to learn what I can, because you know, knowledge can't hurt you. Other than that, whenever I rode, I told them, put me in any and all classes I'm available and eligible for, and that's all they put me in. They said that my Tiger score was low and I wasn't eligible for nothing else.
What about any long-term substance abuse or any type of substance abuse? Sounds like you were a user and a dealer, huh?
No, sir. I've never used a drug in my life at all. I sold some drugs. I made some mistakes I shouldn't have. But no, sir, I never used drugs at all.
Drugs, alcohol, nothing.
No, sir.
Mr. Kelsey, the Tiger assessment did not recommend him to take substance abuse, but we're in the process of doing an override so we can get him in it if he doesn't discharge.
Yeah, it's probably something, if you're a long-term dealer, that's something you need to be involved in, so.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I wrote for it. They told me I wasn't eligible. That's the only reason I never got into it. I tried.
Yeah, like living in balance or risk management or something.
Yes, sir.
So what's your plans if you were to go? Where are you gonna go? What you gonna do?
My brother recently was incarcerated. He was on a charge with me. He discharged 7 months ago. When he was released, he started a tree service. He's got a mini bobcat, a stump grinder. He owns about 5 vehicles. He's been doing good, you know what I'm saying? So he's got a job for me. He said, I'm guaranteed a job. He's got a vehicle for transportation because I live in Franklinton, but his company's out of Pearl River, which, you know, they travel anyway. We do tree work all over. So he's got a truck for me. So I got dependable transportation so I can always be at work.
Are you gonna live with who in Franklinton?
I'm gonna live with my fiance, Krista Borrell.
Where is she today?
I thought she was on here. I see her name.
She's gonna speak. Krista's gonna speak, and Dane McReynolds is gonna speak, and yeah, Scott McReynolds is just here. Who's not gonna speak.
All right.
Okay, we'll hear from her at appropriate time. All right, well, Gordon, what you got for us?
He hasn't been here for 5 months, but he's been busy, like you said. He's took out his classes, results. Well, the main thing was to let y'all know that the Tiger assessment didn't recommend him for substance abuse. It wasn't his fault. He did apply for it, but we are doing an override to get him in if need be. He is participating in the welding program, and like I said, he's only been here 5 months.
All right, great, thank you. All right, we're here for Miss Krista. Gloria, would you like to make a
Yes,
statement?
Yes, I'm here today to participate. I really feel like Ryan's ready to come home. I feel like he's ready to start his life over. We have a stable home here. Whenever he gets out, he has stable work lined up. I will be able to help him in any way I can. As far as transportation, I have an extra vehicle as well he can use. I own the property and the house, so there's no worry about anything like the landlords or anything like that. And I completely am financially stable. So anything that he needs, I'll be able to help him with any of those things moving forward.
All right, thank you. All right, we're here for Mr. Dave McReynolds.
Yes, sir. I'm Dane. I'm his brother. I own a tree service, Dano stump grinding and tree removal. I got a bunch of heavy equipment. I've only been out of prison 7 months. I got a stump grinder, bobcat, bucket truck, and we work every day. I got to work out the yin yang. So he'll have a job, make good money. And he won't have time to get in trouble because we'll be working every day.
All right, thank you for your comment. All right, thank you for your comment. All right, Ryan, would you like to make a statement?
I know he has.
Ryan, would you like to make a statement?
Yes, sir.
Back here, turn that off. All right, go ahead, Ryan.
Yes, sir. At this point, I like to admit I did make some mistakes, probably more than most people. Through my years of incarceration, I've been trying to get my life together so I can move forward. I got a son out there. I need to be part of his life. I got family that love me, and I just got to get it together. I finally matured enough to realize that it's time, and if y'all just give me the opportunity, then I'm gonna go home and go ahead and get it started. If not, I thank y'all anyway. And once I do get out, whenever the chance does come, I promise not to get back to the recidivism rate. I will not be back. That's a guarantee.
All right, thanks. We'll go ahead and vote. I'll vote Ryan. Hey, sounds like you're doing some good things, heading the right direction with all your drug pass. So you need some substance abuse. You really need to be involved in that, to have a really good understanding of that. I'd like for you to continue your welding, get your welding completed. I'd like to see you have your get some substance abuse, maybe several treatments of that. So I'd like for you to take some courses as a victim awareness course. I think that'd be good for you as well. So I think you're right there close, but not right for me today. So my vote is to deny your parole, keep taking your programs, and you have some law enforcement opposition. You have your fourth class offender. Ms. Reynolds.
Mr. McReynolds, I see where you've been bounced around the state and local jails, so you haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to take programs. So I'm really glad you landed there at Rayburn. I'm glad to hear the warden say you went right to work. I agree with Mr. Kelsey, though. I think it would be beneficial to complete some of the programs, get into the substance abuse that the warden's going to help you get into. You have the opportunity to reapply for another hearing, but get some of that programs completions behind you, reapply, and I think you'll have a different outcome. You'll be better equipped. Good luck to you.
Mr.
sir.
Marabella?
Thank you very much. I agree with everything that's been said. We want you out, we want you to stay out. And I think that this gives you a little bit of a better foundation to be able to have a little more programming under your belt, so when you do get out, you won't come back. Got a good plan. Your brother's going to be there for you when you get out, so it won't be that much longer. So keep up the good work, and my vote would be the same. I encourage you to keep working hard. The next time, I think, will be your time.
Right, 3 votes to deny, your parole's been denied today. Good luck to you. It will adjourn at Rayburn, 9:49.